This is not.
Democrats raise my blood pressure, brother.
Okay. All right, Mr. Allen, what would you like to add, sir?
I made more money under Trump than I did under anybody else. Like Biden dried up the whole damn economy, then turned around and sent billions to
Ukraine.
Yeah, that country over there with all those supremacists.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now make that make sense.
Tell them the story about that. Ukraine got a whole section of their military that consider themselves NIZIs.
Oh yeah,
NAZIs.
Yep.
There should not be one black person in America that supports Ukraine, not based on what I see, coming. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
Boss. I'm a boss. Big boss, and you know it's real talk.
You understand what I'm saying, brother? Like, here's the thing, family. I don't care if you agree with me or not. I don't care. But at least think about what's being said on the panel. You got 4 black men come from diverse backgrounds. You got 2 military guys, 2 guys from the West Coast, guy from Louisiana, and I think, Mr. Al, I think you from the East Coast or Mid-Atlantic region. I forgot. Philly, what is it? Philly, Baltimore?
DMV. DMV.
Yeah. So, and we all voting for Trump. How do we arrive at this decision? How do we all arrive at this decision separately? We ain't talked before we met here. You see what I mean? And it's because we realize the Democratic Party has been using us the same way they're using these Negroes, man. But anyway, what else would you guys like? Big Boss, what would you like to say? You got to chime in. Come on.
Oh, man. Well, don't get me started. You see, you've been trying to get me on here the longest. And the first time I pull up quick is when you do a live stream about my guy, Trump. Yeah. For me, Trump is a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, all the rappers used to love kicking it with Trump. Matter of fact, all the civil rights dudes would give him like civil rights awards for hiring black folks, having things in the inner city and whatnot. But soon as he ran against Precious Hillary, all of a sudden he's the worst orange devil Hitler in the world. But you know what I'm saying? Because we know that the left controls the media. Right. They control the media. They control Hollywood. They control the rappers. They control the NBA ball players. They have the left
black mind. The black mind.
Yep. But they do it through entertainment because Negroes are easily entertained.
And they deify entertainers.
A lot of black folks are very emotional. They're very emotional. Ha! Like this. Ha! Every Sunday morning. Ha! 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 So when you have Bill Clinton go into a black church playing a saxophone, and you have Hillary Clinton going there, well, I ain't nowhere tired. I have hot sauce in my purse and all this whole kind of stuff. But years ago, on that 1994 crime bill by Biden, who said if you integrated schools, it's going to turn into a racial jungle. You're going to have Hillary Clinton call us super predators and all this whole kind of stuff. But you're going to get mad at the home Trump, who, all the rappers used to kick it with him. Jesse Jackson gave him a civil rights award. But black folks are easily manipulated with a rap song, with a basketball player, or a half black president that talks real good in oratory skills and all this whole kind of stuff that came up out of nowhere. So, like I say, Trump is a real one. Trump 2024, Big Boss, real talk. All this stuff right here is a political attack because they know they can't beat them at the polls. So now since they can't cheat, because all eyes are on them, like Tupac, they can't cheat. Now they trying to play super dirty and trying to like do a tuck rule. Like, bring up some old archaic ass rules and laws and bend it and twist it by hook or crook. Throw him under the jail. So that's what it is. Big Boss real talk.
But, I mean, this is Donald Trump. This is but the thing is, man.
No, that's a photo op, though. That's a photo op. It's fake. It's fake. It's a photo op.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. So my thing is, when did he get bad? He got bad when he went against the Democrats. who feel like they own black people, lock, stock, and barrel.
That ties in. The Democrats
And,
already
big shout out
feel
to-
like they own us, just like they feel like they own black men for traveling. See, black people, black men, we can't have our own destiny. We have to be on the plantation, whether it's the Democrat plantation or it's the Matrix plantation. Instead of like you even use brothers here in the States on in a dating plantation. Black men, we can't have our own destiny. With democratism, feminism, all these ideologies from the left, they control us. And if you speak for if you masculine, if you alpha, all of a sudden you toxic.
When when I first graduated from law school, I got a chance to start reading again. I had graduated from Tulane. I had I think I had maybe like a 2.5 week break. And so I got a chance to start reading. And one of the first books I read was The Life and Times of Marcus Garvey. And what I found in Marcus Garvey's book, and this is 100 years ago at this time, Marcus Garvey was saying the liberal is as racist as the conservative.
More.
The liberal takes a parental role. He or she thinks you're too stupid to govern yourselves.
Malcolm X said the same thing.
Malcolm said, and remember, Malcolm came from that Garvey mentality. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad he attended those, so they recognize that,
right.
And so the thing is, when you're dealing with Democrats, they get angry with you when you don't do what mommy and daddy says.
Right.
And again, that goes against what I'm telling you guys, this freedom doctrine. You're free men. Vote your interests. Your interests may not be aligned with the Democratic Party on a national level or a local level or whatever. Maybe you got some interest in a party or that's not one that you normally vote for. Go ahead, brother. The floor is open, guys. And anybody else who want to come in. Go ahead. There's irony to me, but go ahead.
They all got their careers from George Soros. That's what's up.
Open world society. Straight Illuminati. New World Order. Left.
Straight up.
I don't even know.
Take down America. Take down America and make us a third world country. Make us poor. To make us poor, make us a third world country, to take away American sovereignty and integrate America into a new world order. That's what
exactly.
What I do think is that I do think this. Big Boss, what else you got to say? Then we're going to go to Devin.
All I got to say, man, is this is just some pure political hack. It's a political hit job. They know they can't. They know they can't see him. They can't see him on the one. They can't beat him, and they can't beat him fair and square. So they trying anything hook and crook, and the same stuff they accusing him of is stuff that they was doing their own self all around the country.
Let me ask this a little. It's off subject a little bit because again, I'm not necessarily a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I vote my interest. But you guys, especially Big Boss and Devin, but I'm gonna start with Big Boss. How do you deal with the pushback when you tell people I'm a Trump supporter?
I've been dealing with that since 2016. I've been dealing with that for like hella years.
I mean, you don't have family members giving you how do you deal with that?
Hey, man. Well, first of all, I'm real. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I ain't no punk. I ain't no chump. I stand on my square. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. I don't care what other people think. And, I just blaze my own trail. I think for myself. And just like you, I vote my interest. You know what my interest is? America first. This country I'm in. Cheap gas, low taxes. America not turning communist or being poor like socialists. You know what I'm saying? Us not losing gun rights and all kind of rights, and basically America turning into a little China. So you talk about vote your interest. It's my interest to vote for somebody who's going to vote for, who's going to protect this country, and not somebody who's going to sell this country out to the highest bidder, just to align him and his family. Him and his family can get rich, and they sell our country down the tubes like a third world country.
Yeah, hey man, hey that's
and that's real talk with Big Boss.
You said a mouthful right there. Here's another thing, and that's very uncommon to hear black men speak that.
I know that they don't. Most black men ain't built like me.
Right.
A lot of them are cucks. A lot of them are scared. A lot of them are henpecked. They care about what people say. They care about what women say. They care about what their family say. and they don't stand on their own 2 feet. They don't stand 10 toes down on their square. They ain't got no nuts. But Big Boss is a real one.
Well, I appreciate that.